I did not get any time to look for another job or something. And then suddenly I find myself, I cannot do all the things by myself. I need people with experience. Sometimes I will not open the TV for 1 week because we have everything on our phones. And from 2 months, I did not leave my home. I was so much shocked and I went through a very bad psychological state.
Hello and welcome back to the Dollar Diaries. The term superhero is often misused, and we don't come across people who are actually as inspiring as they make themselves to be. But today we're honored to be joined by somebody who is an absolute superhero and inspiration in her own life. Welcome, Sinda Hamdi, to the podcast. Sinda is the founder and CEO of Infinite Design.
Thank you, Gazala, for the invitation.
Thank you. Sinda, I really want to start with your personal journey and your story. It's really inspiring when you told us that. Can you walk us through how you got started into the business?
I have a master's degree in English language and civilization. And I was so much attached to education, and I like to get more and more deeply. And when I was planning to make my doctorate, to have my diploma of doctorate, so my father got suddenly sick. So at this age, I decided to take the responsibility with mom. My family are my father, me, mom, and my young sister. I began to look for work, and it's not easy at this age with no experience. You know that all people require 5 years experience at least and everything. I did not care about how talented you are, how motivated you are. So my first experience in work was not a big, such an amazing experience for me. I struggled a lot. And I struggled from disrespect from my boss because I was young, and he think that at this time I need money, so I cannot leave this work and everything. So after a few months, on the other side, mom was working in a big German company. She is a stylist. She makes the styles of uniforms and everything. And also what happened is that the owner of the company is a German woman, and the manager in my country, Tunisia, is a Tunisian man. So this Tunisian man suddenly passed away, and then the owner came and say, please, if you have anybody talking in English that he can help us in the invoices, paying the salary and everything, please tell him. And mom say, my daughter. So I went, and I spent with the German owner near 3 days, helping her, making my best and everything. And then she suddenly decide, look, I felt that you are so smart, motivated. Why you don't be the manager of the company?
And how old were you when you offered this position?
21 years old. So I did a few months in the other paid work job. And then I moved to this job. I directly accept, was not, as I told you, Gazala, earlier, was not about the possession or something, but it was like an escape from the bad situation that I'm living. And since I'm young at that age, and I found this company mom is working in, so I felt I will be more safe with her. So I accepted, and it was a challenge. It was not easy for me because I have no idea on the textile field, on how to export, how to make shipment and everything. But I tried to learn little by little. I remember that in the first export, that I was worried maybe if the ship sank. Maybe if the parcel get mixed with another company parcels, and I still call the transporter, please, can you reassure me that our shipment is well arrived? And he say, please, you can go and sleep, everything is gonna be okay. I lived many good and bad moments along this journey. And then must know that you must not know that people can accept a young girl managing a big company and everything. So I got many challenges from life, from people around me, because it's mainly a masculine sector. Okay. And then 5 years later, I got a call, which was, at this time, I think that it was the worst day in my life. But now, when I go back, I remember and I say it was the best day. I got a call from the owner. She said that, Sanda, sorry, we're gonna close the company for personal reasons, everything, and we must close it immediately. So I did not get any time to look for another job or something. And then suddenly I found myself, me and mom, without a job. Besides that, my father is sick, so he cannot work. And I felt all the darkness around me at that day. And I did not go home early. I still turning around in the streets and everything and say, God, why all this happened for me? God, why did not take me? Why these bad things happened for me? And then I, being more responsible, I say, okay, let's inform the customers that which they have orders with us, that we are not engaged, we are no longer engaged with them. They should look for another supplier. And then the first customer, he say, look, Sanda, we were working together for 5 years or more, and we have trust in you, and why you don't open your own company? And they say, we have now big order with this company, the German company, but if you open your company, this will be yours, and we can wait until you establish your company 2 months, 3 months, as you want, but we want you to go a step forward in this. And I say, then I close the phone and I say, it was like a hint from God for me. And I say, why not? But at this time, I don't have anything, no financial material, nothing to begin this. And I went back to mom and I say for her, hi mom, I have two news, one bad and one good. She said, okay, let's begin with the bad news. I told her the bad news is that our company is going to be closed, and the owner asked to close it immediately. And she said she was shocked. She said, why? I explained for her the reason and everything. She said, okay, now give me the good news. I told her it's easy. The good news is that we are going to open our own company. And she said, are you crazy? Are you dreaming? Are you imagining? Opening a company is not easy. And we have no finance. How we will do this? I told her, mom, I have an old car. I will sell my car and we can begin small. And look, we have everything. I believe that every step in my life is preparing me for the next step. So, as if God put me in this experience 5 years. Okay, now you learned how to do, you get the necessary contacts, you have your mom with you, and now it's time for the next step. Do it by yourself. Okay, as if the universe was preparing me for this. And I began. I sold my car. It was for only at the time 2,000 euro, near 6,000 dirhams. And I bought 5 machines in a little garage. And we were working day and night. We got the order of the customer. And in this time of preparation, what I did not tell you, Gazala, is that I was so much stressed because I sold my car. Then I get engaged in machine and I get engaged in fabric. And I was calling this customer day and night. hello, are you sure? Are you sure to buy from me? Look, I'm getting engaged. I bought material and there are workers and I'm preparing the place where we are working. And then in the night, I call him again. Are you alive? And he say yes. Then later on, his wife called me. He say, either you stop calling my husband or you don't know what will happen for you. so, so, and then he say, no, don't worry, Sanda. And in the opening, I will be assisting with you because I feel that myself like I'm part of this project. And later on, we begin from, as I told you, 5 machines working day and night. And I still without a car for nearly 6 years. Every time I got a little bit money, friends say for me, oh look, you have project, you must buy a car. Why you are using taxis and everything? And I say no, it's not the time. I must with this money invest more in my company, make it more and more and bigger, buy new machines and everything. And now, after many years of struggles, ups and downs, because life is not pink every day, but uh, I missed something, Gazala. I missed to tell you that I was preparing like surprise for my dad when opening my company and get the license and everything. I was preparing a surprise to my dad to take him to my company and say, this is for our family, and look what your daughter did. And the plan was to take him on Friday when everything settled, and I wanted to do some balloons and everything. But what happened was unexpected for me is that on Wednesday, my father got a heart attack and he passed away before he even know what I'm preparing for him, and before even I launch my company, you know. And this also was
That must be heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking.
yes, this was also the worst moment in my life. I was so much, I got so deep in sadness. And because everything happens to me together, then thanks God that I have people working with me, a nice team. They take the work in this time and they say, okay, you must heal from your pain and everything. And from 2 months, I did not leave my home. I was so much shocked and I went through a very bad psychological state. But then I see and I realize what people around me, mom and sister, and mom was also suffering because she lost her husband. And I say for myself, either I update a new version of me in life or we will end up in very bad situation. Either I be responsible for mom and for my sister, or bad things gonna more and more happen. And then, I'm updated Sanda Pro Max.
That's such a touching story, really. And like we were discussing before the podcast as well, God really gives his toughest challenge to his strongest soldiers. And
yes.
definitely you are one of them, like you've really showed up in every aspect of your life.
Yes.
I want to take you back to the moment where you started, when you started, what was your first 3 months like? You had investment from your car, like you had that money. You spent it all on the machines, or how did you plan at that time? Did you plan for salaries? What were you planning for when you started?
As I told you, I did not get so much money in the start. And the beautiful part is that the workers were with me because we got nice relationship with them during when we were working in the other company, and they say we are ready to work 1 month or 2 months without salaries. And because the place where we were working was a little bit small, so we make a day team and night team, night shift and day shift. Also the nice part is that the customer say that he will pay immediately when receiving the goods.
You don't have to wait 30 days.
Yes, and because they know the situation and they know how I did everything, and this helped me so much. Also, I did not have the financial support to advertise on my company. I send many mails, but people believe only in brands. Okay, if I say, okay, hello, this is me, I have my company. Okay, show. Okay, then send us your internet website, and I haven't internet website. And I cannot say that. Sorry, we have no internet. Sorry, it's under construction. We are making some
We're
new
developing, yeah.
styles, and now all my customer will know this. And but we can send you a real prototype if you want with your logo, and they send here and there. And was my only thing was the LinkedIn contacts, and I still search and I send. Some people respond, some people no. But after now, we are talking then to 11 or 12 years ago. So now we got all the customers in France, and we have all the biggest company in Europe. They put trust in our products and everything. Now we can say that we are leading in our sector with two manufacturing sites in Tunisia and one in Istanbul in Turkey. From Istanbul, we are serving Russia and Turkey. From Tunisia, we are serving Europe, Germany, Italy, France, Belgium. And now I'm here with you in UAE to see how will be the Gulf and the UAE market for us.
Inshallah, you'll have
Inshallah.
a store one here as well. That would be amazing.
Thank you.
Why did you plan to expand, have a site in Turkey?
It was not planned.
Okay. Okay, I feel like that's a better story. That's
You know, my sister decided to finish her education in Istanbul. And I think 2 years ago, there were a big earthquake happened when we were there. There were big earthquake in another city, not in Istanbul. And mom said, please don't go back. Stay with your sister. And sister, she said, I cannot stop my education and go back just for scaring of earthquake and something. And mom say, okay, please, Sinda, stay with your sister. Don't go back. I told her, mom, why? At least you must save one of us. Or you think, mom, that the earthquake will come and knock the door. She is with her older sister. I must go for another apartment. Mom, what will happen for both of us. Let me at least go back. And she said, no, Mom, we don't need both of us.
Maybe the sister was the favorite.
Yeah. And they must protect her. Mom, I cannot do anything for earthquake. If it's another thing, I can. Okay, you see me as a superhero, but not to stop earthquake. I stayed with her for nearly 3 months. And I was making my work through with mails and everything. Mom was managing everything in Tunisia. And begin to get bored. And I say, okay, as I'm staying here, I cannot stay in Istanbul doing nothing. I will establish a company here. It was not planned. And I asked for the papers, what we need to establish a company and everything. And I begin to make contact with people if they are interested with our products. And I find people interested in our products. So we get the license. And then we begin sourcing from other companies. And then little by little, I found that everything is going well. So that's what happened.
That's a beautiful expansion story. I don't think I've ever heard one before. So none of us really come from a textile background, but you over here are an expert in textiles.
Yes.
So when it comes to starting or expanding your own business in textiles, what are the steps? What do you start with? How do you find your customers? Where do you find your customers? Can you walk me through all of that?
You want to come with me?
I would love to. Trust me, I would love. I will join your marketing team if you have one.
It's challenging sector because there are so many markets in this, and we are not the only supplier. We have there are China, there are Sri Lanka, there are people all over the world making textile. But we must play on some points of weakness for these people. For example, China are working on big quantities. Okay, you cannot order 200 or 300 pieces from China; they will not accept. And after the COVID, because many companies still closed, so they got this huge quantity of products stocked as money that they did not do with it anything. So they say they will shift to another company that are flexible in quantities and everything, maybe a little bit higher in price than China, but we are, as I told you, flexible. Okay, I was always playing on this point. They say, "Oh, we can get this thing for half or price from China." I say yes, but they will not. They will charge you for 5,000 or more quantity. You will receive your products after 3 to 6 months, not immediately. You are not able to personalize your uniforms as you want whenever. For example, for us, if you make 300 pieces now and you would like to make change in your next order, you can. And I try to attract them with prototypes. I make the color of the uniform near their logo, and when they accept when they see the prototype, they get excited because these brands are so related to their logos. So I told them for 1 or 3 euros more, you have all of this. That's why we take many marks from the China people and another big countries in textile. Now, begin how I can get customers. We must focus on something, because making focus on many things you can lose. I get focus on automotive industry, providing uniforms, special uniforms for automotive industry. So what I do is that I go to every expo of automotive industry. And mainly in the expo of automotive industry, we cannot find stands of people making uniforms. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can find auto parts, you can find glasses, but they are also interested in uniforms. Okay. So I enter the website, I select, I'm interested with this customer, I like to get this company, and I begin to prepare prototypes for every of them. I don't spend money in making stand or anything.
That's very smart.
So I visit every stand of them and they say, "Hello, this is me. I prepare something nice for you. You'll be happy when you will see it," and everything. And one by one, I never go to an expo and back empty hands. Sometimes they make an advance on payment. That advance on payment arrive to my country before me. So it was not easy, but as I told you, so the beginning, I did not get the opportunity to travel. I see the airplane ticket is so expensive. So I send LinkedIn messages, cheaper for me. And after getting more and more customers, I find now I can travel, I can go to expo, I can meet people. And people, they always ask me, why you are here? How did you get in this market? And I still tell my story every time. And they get excited about it, and they feel themselves willing to support me and help me to grow. And I'm also always lucky and grateful for the people who were with me along the way. I remember every one of them. Lucky that the people that they were supporting me were more and more than the other big people. So
That's really beautiful. You know, the way you actually go out and actually get
Yes.
customers. It's a very smart idea.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard that one before. When it comes to sourcing your products, the materials, the quality,
Mm,
is there a certain market that you think gets you the better quality, better product? Like for me, in my head, always Turkey has been the country that gives you the best quality product.
mhm.
So, is there, like for you, is there a certain country where you get the best quality of products from, or what is the breakdown of countries for you?
So for me, there is no limit from where I can get my products. Sometimes from I can order a big order of material from China. Sometimes I can order from Lithuania. I'm flexible. Whenever I see a nice thing, I go for it. But I was playing on something. Even when I get the product, for example, the fabric, I get it on a basic way. But I try to add more things, to add more value to this fabric, to have more certifications like CE and ISO and everything, because uniforms are called also personal protective equipment. So if a big company, big brand like to make her workers wear, must be comfortable for them, must protect them. So, and to work on these things, I send the material to a laboratory, makes a few tests, get the certifications, and I have to reassure every time my customers that their workers are safe. Because if anything happened to a worker or member of team belonging to this company, it will reflect on their image, their company image. So that's what that is the point when I try to be the best what I'm working and what I'm doing.
And the certification process that you're talking about, how long does it take? What all does it require to get a certification when it comes to automotive products or
Okay,
automotive clothing?
basically you are taking the secret of my work, Gazala.
No, just
Oh
just
my God.
trying to
Why I'm
learn.
coming here? Okay, so basically, Gazala, we, for example, for the automotive industry, all people asking for anti-static, okay, because when making cars or when painting cars, they use this gun for paint and it's with electricity. So the fabric must be anti-static, so that whatever happens, the people making the paint, they cannot be
Electrocuted.
harmed. Yes, yes. And usually my customers ask for anti-static. I did not do know how. Okay, it's anti-static and everything. The any anti-static fabric must include carbon fabric in it, carbon files. So I get this experience along with with all with along the way. So and now I'm working with many textile laboratory, but the best of them was in my country, Tunisia, near of me. So I immediately send the fabric. They make the test. If they say okay, it's safe and it's anti-static, I make the order. And if not safe, I cannot risk. So that's it.
And is it only tested in labs, or is it also tested? Like, is there a prototype that's also tested on somebody, or is it just tested in labs?
No, the technical things are test labs, but when you make a style, we send for people to try it. And you know that in our sector, also in automotive industry and everything, there are influencers on Instagram.
Really?
Yes, yes, it's a big word. I will show you later. And also among these influencers on Instagram, there is someone that I am grateful really for him, because he pushed along the way with me, and I have now many customers throughout this influencer. He is Wayne Birdmore. I like to say thank you so much, Wayne, Damaj and Dan, for supporting me. Since the first time I sent him the sample, he gave me his remarks, because he is influencer and he has his body shop, so he knows what people need. and he tried for me. He say, so, look, in this thing it's not comfortable, you must adjust this, whatever, if we add more packet here. Sometimes when I'm making my job, I don't know where to put my phone. I want to access to my jeans and everything, and I every time adjust my style, because they are on this,
Forefront, yeah.
yes, on the forefront, so they can know more than me. And then I sent another prototype, and he say, look, Sanda is making very nice work. This is she is launching a new prototype, a new thing, limited edition. And I got many company through these influencers. Yes.
That's like there have been so many people who have supported you, and that's a beautiful story. Like God has really sent people along the, like he might have sent challenges, but he's also sent people along the way to
Yes,
help you in the
yes.
journey.
When I lost my father after this, and I say, okay, God, you took my father. He was supporting me. Now I'm relying totally on you. I will go blindly. I don't know how to do, but I have feeling inside that you will never let me. And as I told you, Gazala, what I'm living now, I was never dreaming about it since 10 years ago. If you say Sunday you go to Dubai, I say, crazy. Dubai is expensive. I cannot go. I cannot afford. Now I'm here. Also, I'm surrounded by people from the UAE that they are supporting me and they are encouraging me. And I'm so much grateful. I cannot say how much happy I am. If something succeed here or not, I will be always thankful. Okay. Even if meeting you and for spending this nice time chatting with you.
That's so beautiful, and thank you so much for that. Um, just I wanted to move on, and I wanted to ask, how big is this market? And now that you plan on moving to Dubai, why are you planning Dubai specifically?
Mhm.
And how big is this market worldwide? Because this is something that I've never really thought of. Like I've thought textile, but like very limited.
Mm,
I've never
mm,
really thought textile and automotive.
mm.
So how big is this market, and how important is the Dubai or UAE market?
So Dubai is expanding so much in very many fields. People normally when they hear about Dubai, they know they directly go for real estate. But before thinking of Dubai, I came to visit a few expo here, and they were for automotive. And I found that all the company that I'm working with them in Europe are opening new branches here in Dubai. Moreover, Dubai is a city of success. So you can go so quickly toward your dreams. Maybe another place you can take 1 month, 2 months to go, and we need this paper, we need to go here, and you got to sign here. In 24 hours I got my license.
That's
And they
fantastic.
say, they say for me, you must sign the paper. And they say, for which office I must go to sign? They say, no, sign them on WhatsApp. Everything is okay. They say, oh my God, I'm in Dubai. Everything is going fast. And moreover that, I find that even the government and the people there are supporting and empowering women. So I think for me, there is no better place to create the opportunity and to collaborate better than Dubai, because I find that the support from every people, and they're happy and they are welcoming. First of before coming, I say maybe I'm stranger, maybe they, but I find completely different mentality of people, encouraging, supporting, welcoming. So also that, as I told you, that all the customers that I'm working on now coming and being based in Dubai. Also from Dubai, the market is open to all the Gulf. I
Yes.
can export to Saudi Arabia. I can export to Qatar. I can export, and why not?
That's brilliant, really. And I just wanted to, before I go to my next question, I
Mhm.
wanted to understand something. Um, when it comes to marketing, how much do you rely on influencers? Do you think that's a growing market that you need to focus on? Because you did speak about um, a person who's really helped you when it comes to social media marketing. So is that something that you think should be focused on as your product is more B2B,
Mm.
or are there other sectors in marketing that you put your focus towards?
Well, now we are in the world of digitalization, so everything is being digital, and people are always holding their phones, whether it's the CEO, founder, or everything. I think that marketing is changed by the influencers. So I don't think that I think that we are watching TV for less. You can even sometimes we not open the TV for 1 week because we have everything on our phones, and uh, influencers open the door to my products to go to the people that I need. Okay, so most of the of all have many followers from the sector. So CEOs, founders of big companies are following the influencers of the automotive industry because they keep trying new things, keep trying new tools. So if you are involved in this industry, you will be passionate to discover what's new. And it's begin even the automotive industry itself, not only textile, begin by passion. Okay, and now I have many experience in this sector. Also that sometimes people when you say for them from the textile field, they say you are making ready to wear, you are making dress, pants, something like this. But I say no, we are specialized in uniforms, and we are working with big brands, okay, all over the world.
When it comes to Dubai, what would be your strategy when it comes to starting here?
Mhm.
And who do you think would be your biggest competitor in for the Gulf region?
Well, I never see, for example, other company as a competitor, but I see that they have opportunity, and and I have to also try myself and take my opportunity. And there was sure companies doing better than me with a big team, and I was doing everything by myself. In the beginning, I was the driver, the one who answered the mails, and they say, for example, when I receive a mail, could you please provide us a price offer? And they say, okay, we'll ask our team, but there is no team. It's me. The other companies got more positive things than me in the beginning. Okay, but I found myself that okay, what you are doing now with 10 peoples, I was doing it by myself, so no one can be better than me. Now I have a nice team, sure that we are seeing what the other competitors are providing to the market, so we can be along the side with them. And sometimes we learn from them, sometimes we do some mistakes, and there is I can also see that we are the perfect in everything. We still every day learning. Okay.
Yeah, every day is definitely a new day to learn, and
Yes.
you've improved so much from definitely when you started, and now you have all your certifications, so you just keep growing and learning.
Yes. Yes.
Would you ever move into any other product instead of just automotive? Do you plan on expanding into other products?
Bravo. As I told you that since the beginning, that every step of my life, I feel that it's preparing me for the next one. Now I am in Dubai. It's okay that I will continue my work for uniforms and everything, but I want to go deeply in the automotive sector, in the auto parts, because I got many customers and I got their trust, and I wanted, and I like challenges in my life. Okay, now after more than 10 years in the textile, and I have reached a certain limit that there is no challenge. There is nothing more I can do for my company. I being in the routine every day, and it's not for me. I like it. So I say for myself, why am I in this automotive sector? Why I know all these people? Why all these people are supporting me? And I begin to ask them, if I open a company for selling auto parts, selling automotive paints, will you support me? And they say, yes, sure, do it. Go for it. People who are doing it are not better than you. You're still ambitious. You still have many things in life to do. And that's why nearly I'm here. I like to begin a new step in my life. I don't like to be stuck in this uniforms and textile. Also, my passion, I like to stay with people talking about automotive world, and I heard from them, and I know what's missing here and missing. They are friends. When they invite me for dinner, I still learn, and then I say, why not? So,
So what's the next gap that you're going to fill?
the next
Gap, like the next product that you're going to come out with?
auto
or-
parts,
Auto parts.
automotive paint.
Okay.
Yeah.
And would it be branded under Infinity as well?
This will be discussed.
Okay.
I make a few meetings with people here that they will advise me what to do, because I cannot do all the things by myself. I need people with experience, but this not denying that I'm making the first step in this sector from here, from Dubai. Also, that as I told you, it's a men dominated sector. And they always say, then when they say a woman come in here, they all together want to support her. And so this is my luck also.
That's brilliant. The way people actually show up to support.
Yes.
It's a beautiful story that's I think should be shared more often. When it comes to automotive parts and paints, is there a reason why you chose these two? Like why you want to expand in these two? Because from my understanding, I don't really know much about automotive. Understanding it's a very niche field, and there is, like I would say there's a monopoly over there. So is it difficult to break into that? And why these two products mainly?
Intelligent question, Gazelle. So as I told you, I was making uniforms. The uniforms, what I do, are designed for people who are painting the cars. So the company where I'm a partner with, they are basically selling paint. Okay. So that's why I was only focused on this product, the uniforms that people use to paint cars. Okay. And from, as I told you, these long years and collaborating with basically this type of companies, I begin to understand how things works, what people need, what are the most things for the paint. And when I told them, please, if you can send me which kind of paint you are using or something, I like to understand. They feel nothing.
No
Only
competition,
yes, they feel like, okay, this is what we have, this is what you do. And Sanda, if you gonna go in this thing, go for it. We will be with you. And even here in the Gulf, I met big companies from Saudi Arabia, from Egypt, coming here to the Gulf, and from Qatar, from Kuwait, from everything. They say, we do it. Don't let it only be dream that you got talking about. Make the first step, and you will support you. And I don't think that I need better than this to go forward.
That's amazing. And I think I just want to now end with a small rapid fire question to understand you a little better. We'll keep it very, very short.
Yeah.
And-
Okay. No, even longer. I have nothing to do. I have only you today.
That's beautiful. And thank you so much for sharing your story. It's like it's really
but you must give
heartwarming.
me snacks later
Yeah.
and drink.
I don't know if you're allowed to say this, but who is like your first major big client, or the client that when you thought would be impossible but happened? Like, what was your first major signing?
My first big client,
Yeah.
was this one. Was the client who proposed to me, you can open your company and do it and everything. I don't know if he allowed to that I will say his name, but he
Okay.
is from France, a big brand in France.
Okay, that's beautiful. How big is the company now again? I'm sorry.
How?
Big is the company now?
Now we have 2 platforms in Tunisia, and one, as I told you, in Turkey. From Tunisia, we are serving Europe, make basically all Europe, and Turkey, we are serving Turkey and Russia. And now, what's next in the
And-
world? We have the Gulf. We are coming to the Gulf.
And how many people do you have in each sites?
In Tunisia, we have 40 people. And in Istanbul, we have 30. So we are all total, we have 70 people working with us now.
And I'm assuming, like, like today, the whole day we spoke about AI in every different sector.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it does not affect the automotive part at all, or does it affect your day to
The
day?
AI?
Yeah.
No. ChatGPT is my friend. No, it's not affecting our sector. Alhamdulillah.
Imagine robot making clothes and then
no,
you're like,
no, not yet.
not yet. I mean, you have had a beautiful journey. You started all by yourself. You were a manager at 21 and you've just grown from there. Mashallah, you had like a big trajectory.
Thank you.
What was your biggest financial learning and business learning?
Okay, let me begin by the business learning. In the road of success, there is always we, not me. So I don't like to speak about myself, what I did and everything, because there is a big team behind me. They sacrificed. There is mom also with me. She was working even Sunday. She take no rest and everything. And if I'm here in front of you with this version, this is thanks for her, because so many times I say to myself, let's give up. Let's look for another thing. People are tending to look for comfort zone. Okay, but she was here with me to say, you can do it. We are together. We will do it and everything. Also, my team, where I put all my trust, because we went through this journey together. Okay, from the beginning and everything, and now I'm here, and they are in Tunisia. They are making everything, and I trust them. So to succeed in business, we cannot be alone. We cannot be alone. There are people always with us. And for the financial, what can I say? At the first beginning, I was like scared because of what I lived before. But now we must know how much we put, where. We must, for example, I put my trust in some customer. I bought fabric, and then they canceled the order. Then this money was like this. I got so many lessons along the way. So to try to make a safe zone for me financially. Because I was young and I was so much excited. Yes, he confirmed the order. We must make confirmation now for fabrics and a big quantity. And there was so many lessons for me that I learned how to protect myself financially, how to be little bit comfort, how to have a little bit comfort for me, because I have charge of people with salaries. They don't care if there is some customer they did not pay.
They want
Okay,
the salary.
they want the salary.
Because it
Yes,
works, yeah.
yes, they work for a month. They need the salary. I cannot say, for example, by end of sorry, this customer did not pay. It's not good. So these are all the responsibilities. Now, that's it.
And what would be your advice to somebody who's also starting their own business, and especially somebody who's young, who's female? What would be your advice to them?
Don't give up. The journey will not be easy, and you will have many stations where you say, okay, let me stop here and go back. Don't go back, go forward. Make trust in people, make trust in God that He will send you the right people in the right moment. Be patient. Nothing can happen in one day, on one night. There are, maybe you will struggle for a few months, and then you will get up again. And they say, if I can say the definition of success, The success is not when you reach the goal that you wanted. The success is every time you fall and you get up again. This is a success. But when you reach the goal, what you are aiming for, it's okay. But every time I fall down, I get up, I find it a success. And believe me, when you get up again, a new version of you will be updated and you will be ready for the next one. So,
For the next challenge. And
yes, life is not easy and success is not given for everyone. That's why there are not so much successful people around us. We can say that there are few people because we must have the courage to continue.
What's the one unexpected place that you got a client from, apart from the expos?
Russia.
Really?
Yes.
And how did they find you? Like, was it through referral?
I didn't. Now I'm working with them, but I did not never visit Russia yet. Okay.
And how did they did they just contact you on the website? How
Yes.
did they find you?
We was working with a branch of a company in Europe. And then when I opened my company in Turkey, I say, what are the countries that we can serve from Turkey? Okay. And they have a normal exchange and export and import. And I think Russia, and at this time there was a war between Russia and Ukraine, and people stopped sending them products and everything. So I asked companies in Europe who they have branches in Russia, and they say for them, please advise me to them. We can provide them with the products and everything.
That was a smart decision. And lastly, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
What? 5 years from now?
Yeah.
I see myself sitting with you another 5 years.
Inshallah, definitely.
Talking about
in a bigger studio.
Yeah, sure. With snacks, huh?
Yes, with snacks.
Always. Talking about another type of company. Maybe, I don't know, of a company making things for space.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because I every day have a new idea of business. And I hope that 5 years from now, I will see you in a better, healthy. This is the most important. And then I will tell you my advantages in UAE and the Gulf and what's coming. Okay.
I really look forward to that conversation. Thank you so much for coming. This has been one of the most heartful conversations ever.
Thank you so much, Ghazala.